Your customers, members, and leads aren't all the same, so your emails shouldn't be either. And adding someone's first name to the top of an otherwise identical email is not really personalization. Real personalization changes what the reader actually sees. In this video, I'll show you how to use dynamic lists and conditional content in SureContact to send one campaign with a different message for each audience. Let's get started. For this example, I'll be using a fictional business called Harborview Fitness, run by Maya. Her contact list includes past customers who may be ready to renew, engaged leads who are still considering an offer, and inactive leads who haven't interacted with Harborview's emails recently. She wants to promote a summer fitness reset, but sending all three groups the same offer wouldn't make much sense. So first, we need to separate those contacts into the right audiences. For that segmentation, we'll use dynamic lists. A dynamic list is a rule-based segment. You set the criteria once, and SureContact automatically updates the list as contacts meet or stop meeting those conditions. A static list, on the other hand, is more like a manual bucket. Contacts stay there until you add or remove them yourself. So first up here, we have customers who may be ready to renew. So we're going to go ahead and create a dynamic list for anyone who has purchased Harborview's 10-class pass more than 30 days ago. So for this demo, I'm using a shorter time window so we can see the contact qualify immediately. Now in the real campaign, Maya would set this to 30 days or whatever matches the typical life of the class pass. Now for this example, the 10-class pass is the only product Maya sells through SureCart. So the last purchase date tells us when the pass was purchased. Thanks to the native SureCart integration through the SureContact plugin, that purchase history is already available inside SureContact. Now on to our second dynamic list, engaged leads. So this dynamic list includes contacts who have opened or clicked an email within the last 30 days, but haven't purchased a pass yet. Now, since clicks are usually a stronger signal than opens, Maya could also narrow this list to people who clicked a specific Harborview link, such as the actual link to the product in the store. These are warm leads. They're paying attention. They may just need a little nudge. Now let's go ahead and create our third dynamic list, inactive non-buyers. So this list includes contacts who have not purchased a class pass and haven't opened or clicked an email within the last 30 days. These leads need a different approach. Instead of pushing the same offer again, Maya can give them a lower pressure reason to re-engage, like a free fitness assessment, or a beginner workout guide, or even an invitation to learn more about Harborview. One other important thing to keep in mind here, a contact could potentially qualify for more than one dynamic list. So Maya has structured these conditions to be mutually exclusive, making sure each person sees only one offer. Now Maya builds the campaign itself using the drag and drop editor. The body is the same for everyone: seasonal fitness tips, outdoor workout ideas, and ways to make the most of longer days. That part doesn't change. What changes is the call to action at the bottom. That's where conditional content comes in. Conditional content lets you show or hide entire blocks based on information SureContact already has about the contact. So let's go ahead and create one. Select the block you want to personalize, then click the conditional block icon in the editor down here. Now from here, we're going to make sure it's on show, since we only want this block to appear when the contact matches the condition. Next, for the field type, choose List, select the matching operator, and then choose the dynamic list this particular block we're building belongs to. Maya will go ahead and repeat this process for each audience, creating 3 separate conditional blocks rather than using an else branch. That just keeps every offer easy to edit and ensures each block only appears for its intended list. So what past customers see is ready for your next 10 classes. The engaged leads see you've been checking us out. Here's an offer to get started. Their block includes an introductory offer designed to turn that interest into a first purchase. And then we have inactive leads. What they see is ready for a fresh start. And their block really takes a softer approach with a lower pressure invitation to reconnect with Harborview. So with our email now designed and saved, we can now take a look at preview and test of each version of the email. In both the preview and test email options, SureContact includes condition overrides. These let you simulate whether a contact meets or doesn't meet the criteria for each conditional block. So in this case, Maya can turn on the renewal condition to review the customer offer, switch the engaged lead condition to check that version, and then preview the inactive lead message, all without changing the campaign or rebuilding anything. So once each version looks right, she can then send a test email using the same overrides to confirm how that experience appears in an actual inbox. So with the email now built, Maya now chooses who actually receives it, the same 3 dynamic lists used for the conditional content. And that means everyone receiving the campaign matches one of the 3 conditions, so nobody ends up with a blank space where their personalized offer should appear. So everything looking good here, so let's send out the campaign. And here is what it looks like once it lands. So we'll go into 3 separate inboxes here. It's the same subject line, but 3 different offers at the end. So 1 campaign to build, 1 campaign to maintain. The dynamic lists handle the segmentation and the conditional content handles the personalization. That's how you move beyond simply adding someone's first name and start sending emails that actually reflect who they are and where they are in the customer journey. If you have questions about dynamic lists or conditional content in SureContact, leave them in the comments below. And let me know what's the most personalized email you've received that actually felt personal. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.